Hello, my name is Ray Rios, and I will be doing a quick tour on my Tesla widget for Android. But first, the requirements. You will need an Android phone. You will need Tasker. You will need a Tasker plugin for Tesla. And this is a special plugin that allows you to gather all the metrics from your car and will be able to publish those in Tesla. And the final thing you need is a KWGT or custom widget. The Pro version, you need the license version, and that's the one that you can actually build your widget. You also will need some basic understanding of Tasker and custom widget and how they work. So let's see how the widget works. Okay, so let's see how the widget works. It refreshes automatically every 30 minutes or whatever you set it to. You can click the refresh button to refresh on demand. So I'm doing that right now. And you can see on the top that it will gather the information and it will refresh. It also tells you here when is the last time that it refreshed. So in this case, 3:11, which it was right now, it just refreshed and it gave me all the new stats. On the top left corner, we can hit the Tesla logo and that will jump into the Tesla app. So I'm going to do that right now. And it goes into the Tesla app. The other thing that we can do here is if we click on the white lion, which is the name of my car, it will honk. So you will hear that. So we're going to see a little bit more of that later when we can see this video with the car as well. We can also see the miles left in the car. So in this case, 231 miles. On the bottom, there are three icons. The first one is the temperature, and that is the temperature inside my car. Right now it's at 87.8 degrees. So if I press the snow icon, basically it's going to check the inside temperature. If it is above 75 degrees, it will cool the car. So I'm going to do that right now because it's above that. So if I click on that, it's going to go out there and it's going to tell me on the bottom, inside temperature, 87 degrees, cooling Tesla. Tesla is cooling. So basically it's telling me that yes, it was above that. And if I go back to the app and I go to climate, you can see that the Tesla is cooling and it's going to be 72 degrees. Okay. Now, go back again. If the temperature was below 65, that would be that it would be too cold for me. So in that case, it will heat up the Tesla. And I can do this usually when I'm at a mall or something like that. I can heat up the car and automatically it will be comfortable. Now, if it's between 65 and 75, we will say it is already comfortable. You know, I'm not going to do anything, so it's okay. Next is going to be the lock state. And as you can see right now, it is locked. And it's showing you the icon that is locked and the word locked on the bottom. If I press the lock icon, like in this case, it's going to tell me on the bottom, you're going to see in a second, Tesla is unlocked. And it changed the icon there, even though, I don't know if you can see it very well or not, but it's open. So the lock is open. And on the bottom, it says unlocked. If I click on the unlocked word, then it's going to tell me on the bottom again, Tesla is locked. And then it's going to change the icon to a lock position. The next one is the Sentry, and simply is on and off status. I am at home right now, which automatically it turns it off. But if I would be outside somewhere, it will automatically turn it on, and it would say there that it's on. And then on the right-hand side, we have the battery percentage. So in case you want to know what percentage it is, instead of the miles. And then it is white right now, which means that the car is not charging. If it would be charging, it would be green. And we're going to see more of that later when I'll show you that in my garage. Now the last two features are to open the trunk and flash the lights. And I can do that by hitting the car on those areas in the back or in the lights, in the beams, so I can do that. But we're going to show you that in a second when we can see those actions in my garage. So the first one here I'm going to show you is going to be the beams. So if I click here, It'll take a couple of seconds and then it flashes the lights. And then it tells you also on the bottom that it flashed the lights. The next one is going to be opening the trunk. So when I do that, click on the back, or kind of like on the door, and just open the trunk. Now the next one that I'm doing here is I'm charging my car, and you can see that it's green right now. As soon as I remove that, not as soon, I have to refresh it, but I'm going to remove it. And now, once I hit refresh on my car, or on my widget, it's going to show white again, meaning that we are not charging anymore. I have to press the right thing. Let's see. Now it's gathering information and it's white. That's my tour. Unfortunately, this is not as easy as sending you the files and installing it. It requires some configuration. But if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will follow up with a series of tutorials on how to do all of this stuff that we talked about here. Thank you.